What story shall be sung today? One can never know how the melody might sound. Our adventurers have already begun to pluck the strings of their story, and their combined composition is unfolding like a road before us.
Of course, jumping off a literal cliff wouldn't be as simple as we thought since the polished guards continuously shot arrows at us. Luckily, any arrows that hit just scratched us and Wash kept Sheep Codex safe. Once at the bottom, we took in our surroundings of the infamous wilds as Codex, in sheep form, ran off and jumped into the river where Issa held her down and Wash landed a rock on her head, knocking Codex back to her regular form. Not knowing exactly where to trail off to, other than to just get away from the polished wall entirely, we followed the river for a few hours more into the night until coming upon a small place with rocks and trees to rest. We each took watches while we rested. I started first with Codex, where the two of us chatted about magic and other things. However, our conversation got cut short when I felt a chill down my back and I could see my breath in the night air. I excused myself and went towards the river where I saw a ghastly apparition of what looked like a blonde noble girl who might have met her end by the noose. Reading her lips, I was able to understand that she thought she remembered her name being Adelaide, and that Seraphima, possibly her mother, killed her. I returned to Codex a little shaken, but we woke up Issa and Terrence for their shifts so that we could sleep. Issa wanted to express that despite how she might have seemed, she said she hoped she could be friends with us newly formed Fated Fates. After their watch, it was just Wash who had a quiet and uneventful time waiting for the sun to rise. The next day, we decided to float down, or in my case, run along, the river until we came to a small rural town called Silkfell. Once in the local tavern and inn, we noticed our urban clothes made us stand out, and we began talking to the orc bartender named Soom. We weren't completely sure of her intentions, nor hesitance when it came to the five of us, but she told us if we were on the run from the polished wall, she could help. Guess we found a lucky exit? Who's to say?